And now for our feature presentation.
No stone is unturned when you tune into Just Toy Talking Too Much.
Just Toy Talking Too Much.
We talking sex, marriage, relationships, prejudice, politics.
Girl.
Your rights, my rights. The way that I see it. The way how we talk. When we talk real talk.
And that's the double truth.
Say, people, you talk too much. And if you're talking, you can't be listening. But you need to be listening to Just Toy Talking Too Much. Get it?
And that's the triple truth, Ruth.
Greetings. Hey. Welcome to another episode of Just Toy Talking Too Much with her edgy, witty, raw, and candid rant of expression. I can be reached at www.justtoytalking2much.com, where we talk real talk, the talk that you would talk with your friends. And let me give a big shout out to the West Side. I am a West Sider writer till I die, yo, a West Coast babe.
Yeah.
Representing Gardena, California. That is where I was raised. And it's cold. I'm on the East Coast, so it's cold. I have the windows open. I love the cold. It's oxymoron, yet I'm cold and I am bundled up underneath here. I am in my office studio and taking a little bit of time out to do this rant. And this rant is about celibacy, the brothers, the white men, and dating. So let me get to it. The brothers really are not stepping their game up, in my opinion. Not all of the brothers, just the brothers that I have come across. That's all I'm saying. And white men are checking for a sister. And this has been going on for the last 6 months or so of 2017, towards the ending of 2017. I personally don't pay attention when a white man looks at me. I just don't. I just don't. So their energy, their direction, if they're staring, if they're looking, I just don't pay attention. So I'm beginning to wonder as to when did all this come about and why did all this come about? Pause in my Damon Dash voice. I am not racist. I am not prejudiced. Neither am I a bigot of any sort whatsoever. Have no room for it. Have no need for it. I honestly do not understand racism or prejudice. I don't get it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's all negative. It's purely stupidity. And I say that because on both sides of my family, my parents, my maternal side, I can't actually say what the mixtures are. There are some on my mother's side with her aunts. I've not met any of her, actually my great aunts or great uncles, because they passed way long before I was born. However, seeing pictures of them, some of my mother's aunts could pass for another ethnic group, not Afro-American, but a whole nother ethnic group, and I would never guess that they were any relation. So on my dad's side, I have my grandfather, which was born with Frank Sinatra blue eyes, and also his father, my grandfather's grandfather had blue eyes. My uncle was born with blue eyes, and I had a nephew that was born with blue eyes. Now, a cousin of mine on my fraternal side did a DNA testing, which is, of course, as a lot of you know, you can actually put your saliva in a valve or vial and you ship it off to a laboratory and they do DNA testing. And I'm ignorant, and ignorant means to not know how they can pull out certain things within the saliva and find what your ancestry is. And what was found out on my fraternal side is that there is 60% British, there is 10% Swedish, and 10% German. Also on the Afro-American side, or the African side of my fraternal side, there is Senegalese, Nigerian, South Central hunter-gatherers. I did look up the pictures on the internet to see what the tribes or the people of that culture or ethnic group look like, and I can honestly say that I do have the nose of the Senegalese, and I also can see my nose in the hunter-gatherers. And that's crazy to me because, like, South Central hunter-gatherers, like, we was gang banging back in the day, throwing up signs like spears, like, woo, 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 cuss, blood, gangbangers. Like, they were gang banging back in the day. Anyway, so I'm wondering what the white men are attracted to, because I don't see any British. I don't know where they see the German. Let me see. You see some German or some Swedish or some British? I don't know. So I don't know why all of a sudden now I'm paying attention to white men that are saying something to me. I mean, like, white men actually speak to me. Can I take you out? Can I, that part, like, that's just amazing to me. So I don't know if they are seeking some sort of fantasy or what so have you. I don't know. And these men are coming at me in a whole different 180 in comparison to how the brothers come at me. And it's totally different. Have I dated out of my race? Yes, I have. I have dated white men. I have dated a Persian man, and I have dated an Arab. It's not gone any further than that. I have heard many women in interviews and various things that I have read where they say they are treated much better by other ethnic groups than they are by the brothers. And I'm not saying that I'm not a package. I am flawed. I am not perfect. I am a handful. There's a lot of energy to deal with. And a production, I'm animated. I'm dramatic.
Damn, girl.
Dramatic, not drama. Big difference. Big difference. But as some of these women that I've heard talk in these interviews and things I've caught on YouTube and various TV shows, which actually was just on YouTube because I really I'm not a TV watcher and haven't been a TV watcher for years, where gorgeous women, fine. Like, if I was a dude, I'd hit that. Like, she's gorgeous. Haven't gone on dates and are celibate. And I see why. Like, I get it. Because right now I'm on the road of celibacy. And it doesn't bother me. I thought, if you were to ask me 7 months ago, would I be celibate? I'd be like, hell to the no and no to the hell to the no to the no.
Hell no.
Hell to the
no,
like that
no,
part.
no.
Anyways, if you've seen the movie Woo, that starred Jada Pinkett and Tommy Davidson, it was hilarious. I love when Jada Pinkett, I'm saying Woo, when she plays comedic roles, because she is totally hilarious, especially in her younger days. And she plays this character Woo, and she goes and sees this psychic celestial, which is a transgender. And she says, well, girl, you got to give it up to somebody. And she goes, celestial, in her dramatic way. I have thrown it in the air. I have given it away. That's what I have done. And I have given it away. I have thrown it in the air, and I have put my cooter snaps in the gutter. Do you understand me? Because it's just been a waste of time. Like, it's just like I'm just throwing it in the trash. Like, for what? Like, I've just been disappointed. Not meeting the bar, not excited about the gig at all. I'm good. That part. I'm good. Dating, I still do. I have been a serial dater at least 3 times this year. I'm talking about dates back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And if serial dating was a crime, go ahead and give me 4 lifetime sentences. I am meeting brothers that are, you're the one. I can tell. You're her. I want a relationship. I want a woman. I'm alone. Are needy or microwave relationship or want a quick sexual hookup. And you gotta know that you don't even know me. You don't know if I'm gonna come rob you, set you up. If I've got herpes simplex 27, if I'm HIV positive, if I have gonorrhea, if I have syphilis, if I have genital warts, and you're just ready to just say,
I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
I want you. And I'm good. And these brothers are coming with issues. Now, I didn't say all the brothers. I said the brothers that I'm meeting. And they say the law of attraction, you attract for what you are. But I'm not trying to be in a microwave relationship. I'm not trying to rush because of my age. I'm not old, nigga. And I'm not old. So I'm not trying to rush into no relationship because those things take time. I'm meeting men that on the first date they're talking about all of the hurt, the money they've been taken advantage of, people who are younger than me and older than me and have 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. And I'm like, don't you know that you can get somebody pregnant? You got a 6-month-old? My children are grown.
Nasty.
I'm not trying to be a stepmom to nobody. That part. Brothers that are having a plethora of issues. Now, I leave my issues on the back burner when I'm first meeting someone. I don't think that it's necessary nor muy importante es verdad to tell you that I'm broke, my car broke down. Like, you're trying to get to know me. Not saying that I have any STDs, let's be clear. And not saying that I have baby daddy drama, let's be clear, because I don't have that. My car's broke down, let's be clear. I don't have any of those issues. But I have had conversations with various family members and people that are close to me in regards to dating out of my race, and how would they feel if I dated a white man, or if I was in a relationship and nobody had really anything negative to say, which is a good thing, which is a good thing, because the brothers just are not stepping to the plate and being as genteel and honest and transparent and direct as I would like. And I am attracted to men of color. And the thing that sort of shies me away from the brothers is that I feel right now is because of the disloyalty to themselves, that they don't want to be fair and direct and honest. And I'd rather a brother be direct and honest with me than to tell me what he thinks that I need to hear in order for me to give it up. And so the reason why I decided to be celibate was because we do have a transference of energy. And when you have sex with someone, there is a transference of energy. And so whatever negative energies that they have, they transfer over onto you. I'm sweeping the demons and the bad spirits out. Like, bad spirits, push, like away. And I don't want to invite any. And the next person that I'm with, I really would want this to be my mate. And so I get why. I'm talking about gorgeous, fine women where I'm like, you can't get a date? You celibate? Like, what's wrong with you? And my quiz sucker, like, what's wrong with you? But I get it. I'm here, I'm there mentally and emotionally. I'm there. Because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to give yourself away. I stopped screwing for Happy Meals when they were $1.99 or something like that. See, I don't screw for potato chips, hamburgers, Red Lobster, car payments, insurance. I never have. But I'm just saying, so should I date white men? Would I be better? Would it be better for me? But then again, on the back burner of my head is that, are you sleeping with me because you want to experience, you're having a fantasy moment, like what would it be like to be with a black woman? And then what do I have in common with a white guy? Like, if all this acting I'm doing and these ebonics and urban slang and talk and collard greens and hot water cornbread, can you get with that? If I want to just come saying, what up, cuz? And I've never gangbanged a day in my life. I've never dated a gangbanger nor dope dealer. I really have none that I know of. And so what if I want to be silly like that? Is he, I don't know. And I've seen white men date, I know black women that this is a weave, this is a wig, and they have no issues with it. So am I tripping or no? I don't know. But the brothers, the ones that I'm meeting, just not checking for a sister, and you scaring me off by I'm the one, and you want to be in a relationship real quick, or you want to jump in bed real quick.
Get out of here, man.
Good. So I've calmed down on the dating because I don't need no life sentence. And I've put my cooter snaps on house arrest. It's got like one of the little ankle bracelets on it. Like when you go too far, I go boop, boop, like you get stung like that.
Damn, girl.
That's what's on it, like that. Because I'm not throwing it in the trash no more. This is Just Toy Talking Too Much at www.justtoytalking2much.com. We talk real talk. The talk that you would talk with your friends. Go ahead to the website, subscribe by putting your email address in. Tell me what you think. Deuces.